Let's get physical, it's Jordan here, back again with this week's episode on all the physical releases coming to the Switch, May the 20th until the 24th. Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door, the remake is here. It's only been 20 odd years, but now one of Nintendo's most celebrated RPGs is coming back and finally being readily available. It's a game that's been coveted due to its high price and high quality, considered to be the best Mario RPG by far, and I've yet to play it. It has characters who have actual personality and actual RPG mechanics, something Nintendo seem very afraid to implement in the newer entries for some reason. It is a complete remake in terms of the visuals, and from what I've seen, they've changed the script a little bit, which always makes me wince because that's messing with people's nostalgia. And apparently they changed some of the more fruity aspects of the original script because leery Goombas can't be funny anymore apparently. I don't know about you, but if a Goomba asked me to suck on his nuts, I'd take that as a compliment. It's also half the frame rate. Wow, this took a downturn, but I'm definitely going to get it at some point down the line. Hopefully the print run is more fruitful than its GameCube one. And our executive producers, oh, they're excited. Instacritic, Parsnip Coffee, Punky Dooster, Issa, Robotech, Brent McLean, Jennifer M, Thorn Metaluna, God of Resin, Feig, Josh Foot, and JCross7776 have chosen this as their pick of the week. And if you want this, or any of the retail releases in this episode, then please consider using the links in the description. You can purchase from Video Games Plus, a fantastic way to support me. They have good prices and cheap Canadian money. They have cheap shipping, especially to the US, and even free worldwide shipping if you purchase something over 80 Canadian dollars, which is about 60 American dollars. Not really that much. They have lots of great stuff over there. They've got discounts, they've got reprints of rare games, and plus, if you purchase something via our link, then each week you will be in with a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon. And this week's winner is Zach S. Congratulations, Zach. You should get an email from VGP if you haven't already with your $10 discount coupon. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Alright, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is finally getting its Western physical release, the spiritual sequel to Suikoden. I really enjoyed what I played of this so far, even though the Switch version is definitely not the version you want to go for. And also, one character is quite annoying due to the translators thinking that they're gods or something. I would definitely get this on like PS5 if you have the option, but if you only have a Switch and you don't mind a few rough edges in terms of frame rate, this will make Suikoden fans very happy indeed. You can see how much love and effort was put into this, and hopefully it's a success despite everything seemingly going against it. It's been out digitally for a while now, so those who have played it, what do you think? I played for about 10 hours, but then I remember I have more stuff than I could possibly manage to do, so I had to put it on the back burner. But our executive producers, Dane Wilkinson and Precision Plague, have chosen this as their pick of the week. Juicy Realm is releasing in North America physically this week. Haven't seen anything about a European release, and it's PM Studio, so it is unlikely. It's a twin-stick shooter roguelike, so something like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, but with fruit, which makes it completely unacceptable for northern British people. Where's the beer and pork scratchings twin-stick shooter? It's supposed to be a bit easier than those two and more welcoming, but not quite as good. I'm sure it'll be enjoyable though. Let me know what you think if you buy it. Castle of Shikigami 2 is releasing at retail in North America this week. This feels like an eternity since the digital release and this physical one, so much so that my memory has erased most of this entire game. I've got like a 32GB hard drive in my head, okay, space is limited. All I remember is one boss at the end, which is like a puzzle, but I'm pretty sure it was quite fun because I don't remember hating it. This is available in Europe too at Red Arc Games' website. It was supposed to be at retail, but I can't find that for some reason. Adam Wolfe, a quick mention to this, releasing in Europe this week. It was out in North America last week, or was it the week before? I don't know. I don't suspect anyone will buy it, so we'll never find out. Super Puzzle Pack 2 is releasing in North America this week, and apparently this sneaked out in Europe already. I don't remember it, but then again, why would I? It's just a bunch of puzzle games. Alright, the low print releases. Animal Well is Limited Run's one and only game this week, and it's a fairly big one because Animal Well is the indie game du jour. at least that's what I've seen on Twitter. It's the first game published by Big Mode, who is a YouTuber or something, except 10 times bigger than me, so he can actually do it. I need a funny voice and a personality or something. Maybe then my dream can come true. Anyways, it's a Metroidvania kind of game where they don't feel the need to state that, which I appreciate it. It looks lovely and supposedly superb. You can order this on Friday in a standard or collector's edition, and our executive producers Offbone and Totally Grateful have chosen this as their pick of the week. I also want to give a shout out to Scarlet Tower. This is releasing digitally this week on the eShop, and so I want to remind you that there's going to be a physical edition of this over at Premium Edition Games. There's a standard edition as well as a retro edition that you can pre-order right now. And if you do pre-order it, which is the best way to support the company, then you also get a bonus collectible dog tag specifically for this game. If you like Vampire Survivors, then you will absolutely love this. Very addictive, lots going on, but easy to still pick up and play. Check the links down below. You can get it from Premium Edition's website if you're in North America, or from VGP, which will help out with international orders. Alright, we're heading into the import section, Play Asia territory. Yes, if you want to import any of the games shown here, then please consider using the Play Asia links below. It's a fantastic way to support me, just like VGP, just a different way. And plus we can support you too, because you can get a tasty 5% off anything, like anything, or almost anything, with our discount code Jordan24. Now, I got a few messages last week about the code not working anymore, but it's been fixed, okay? It's been fixed, and thank you to everyone who brought it to my attention, because that got it fixed. Alright, what's this week? C.A.R.D.S RPG, the Misty Battlefield, is possibly the big one this week. If you like deck building RPGs, the Misty Battlefield is a mysterious looking game that will contain English. It's a strategy RPG in a similar fashion to, say, like Fire Emblem, but when you get into a scrap, instead of whipping out your sword or your lance, you whip out the next most terrifying thing, a deck of cards. To be fair, I often run away when someone brings out the playing cards, so yeah, it mixes genres, and I know some people are gonna love this. I want to love it too, but I think I'd prefer it if it was just more, standard with less cards, but that's just me. There's no word of a Western physical release, and it does look fantastic. And our executive producer, my man in Japan, Vei, it's his pick of the week. EDF World Brothers 2 is releasing in Japan this week, but do not get that one since it does not have English. However, there is a Chinese/Asian release that should be releasing this week from my various sources, even if Play Asia aren't exactly sure. But that one does have English, and I cannot wait. I love this series a lot. Even if this dumb Minecraft looking art style one is still good. I had a lot of fun with the original, and I plan on having fun with this one too. Panic in Sweetsland sounds like me when the shopkeeper notices me shoving some fizzy colas in my pocket, but no, it's a game releasing in Asia this week. This has come pretty quickly since it wasn't announced all that long ago. Anyways, it's set in the Waku Waku Sweets universe, except instead of whipping up a nice blancmange, you're kicking ass in side-scrolling action. That sounds like a nice upgrade to me. This Asian release has English, and there is no sign of anything happening on Western shores, and our executive producer Cartoon Soren has chosen this as his pick of the week. Rainbow Cotton should also be releasing this week. Again, just like EDF, Play Asia seemed to be like a confused old man about it. Other places definitely have it for this week, but Play Asia seem to have not heard the message. I'm sure they'll wake up when it suddenly arrives at their warehouse. I made a video about this over on Physical Paradise, and I even played the original Dreamcast version on A Bit More Jordan. I'm a man of many YouTube channels, what can I say? Aside from, they've fixed a lot of things in this remake, but it's still not a great shooter by any means. Way too chaotic. Can still have fun though, just don't expect anything like brilliant. There's a standard and collector's edition available. It will have English. Strictly Limited Games do have European versions of this, but who knows if they'll ever actually make it. Japan also has these games, and these games do not have English, apart from probably Kingdom Come. That probably does have English, but we have it already. That's a lot of Neptunia. I don't really like the Neptunia series. Sorry. Alright, the community spotlight. Now this week, I'm just going to do like a fully Roundup version because it's already Sunday evening and I need to get up for work at 6 tomorrow, okay? Needs must. Choco Loco James. Executive Producer, Instacritic. JB in my knots. Bridget F, Andrew R, Robin H, Kevin W, Pinky and Pella, Danielle O, Dominic W, Executive Producer Feig, Executive Producer Cartoon Soren, McLaren, Vast Neon, Kresalak, Executive Producer Precision Play, Executive Producer Thorn Metal Luna, Executive Producer Offphone, Mickey McFlynn, Executive Producer Robotech, Ashura G, Executive Producer Vey, my man in Japan, Black Star, Elissa, Shlomo, Visipon, Executive Producer Totally Grateful, Executive Producer Brent McLean. Alright, please send me your pictures on Twitter. I swear next week I'll do like a proper one, okay? Can you hear the peacock in the background? I'm sick of this peacock. Is it sort of caw-caw? I can't stand it. Oh yeah. If you've not watched Physical Paradise, for some reason there's like 6 peacocks living next to my goddamn house now, and they're just cawing all the goddamn time. Anyway, next week I'll have a proper, community spotlight, and you can send me your pictures on Twitter at SoWhatAboutGame. DM me, okay, if you can. If you can't, SwitchWatchSpotlight@gmail.com, okay? And of course, the Discord, the server link should be below, and submit it in the submission section. Please only send me 1 picture per week. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Get Physical. Special thanks, as always, to my executive producers, Dane Wilkinson, God of Resin, Boombox, Brent McLean, Santa Tartaruga, Alexander Cato, JCross7776, Punky Dooster, Cartoon Soren, Robotech, Z, Raven Knight, Thorn Metal Luna, Parsnip Coffee, Issa, They, Mental Traveler, Offphone, Jennifer M, Instacritic, Precision Plague, Kadacha, Totally Grateful, Alex M, Feig, and Josh Foot. Plus you watching right now. If you watched all the way through, please leave a rainbow emoji in honor of Rainbow Cotton releasing this week. I hope you all have a goddamn good week.